I'm Evelyn Mulders, the Alchemist of Sound Essence, and today we're going to do a full sound essence balance, balancing the meridians, the chakras, and the auric field. We're going to use kinesiology as the monitor to find out which meridian needs the most balancing, which chakra is off on the body, and which auric remedy will support the auric field. I'm just going to start off with the pre-testing for kinesiology, so we're going to find out what a locked and an unlocked muscle looks like. So I just have this arm here, hold. So I'm just going to spindle off that muscle, so that's her unlock, that's her lock. So just touch your lips here, we'll just check for switches, K27s, touch your tailbone. Just check her for hydration, and then just zip up your central meridian. And we've got a lock there, unzip it, and we'll see if we've got a good responsive muscle, so just zip yourself back up again. Good. So we're going to use the pattern of the 5 elements to find out which one of the meridians wants support in her body. So we're just going to transpose fire, earth, metal, water, wood, and the yin and yang couple over her belly. So just imagine that. So here we go, we're going to check with fire, earth, metal, water, wood, and then the second fire and central and governing. For her, the switched off indicator was wood, so that's indicating that the wood element wants support. So using kinesiology, we can sort of prove the pudding, if you will. So I'm just going to ask her for the pectoralis major sternal muscle, which is related to the liver meridian. I'm going to push you up and away, so meet my pressure. And she's got no power with that one. We'll check the gallbladder meridian, which is the anterior deltoid, just a little lower, that's good. And testing that, and that has no power as well. So we're going to support the wood element with the sound essence, the wood sound essence. And it doesn't really matter where on the skin it goes. Now remember, this is the combination of homeopathic herb and tuning fork vibration. So it's half oil and half water. Just put a drop on her hand and get her to rub her hands together. Now you don't have to know all the muscles that relate to the meridians. I'm just showing you how effective the meridian sound essences are through the use of muscle testing. So we'll look at pectoralis major sternal. Now meet my pressure. Was that different?
Yeah.
Okay. And the anterior deltoid. Good. So the meridians now have energy that they can move through the meridian system to create balance in her meridian. Okay, so the next one is the chakras. And so the chakras, you're going to go do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. And we're going to talk a little bit about the half tones on the back of the body as well while we go through this. So just touch your bottom end there, right on the pubic bone. So this just testing the root chakra. Come up, across from your hips. The sacral chakra, right into your gut, solar plexus chakra, touching your heart. And so that's where the indicator is changing for her. I'm going to continue on so you get the idea where the other ones are. The throat chakra, touch the brow chakra, and then just a little bit over the head for the crown chakra. So touch back for your heart chakra. So that's the one that wants some support. Now, with the 7 whole notes, the crown chakra lives by itself and the root chakra lives by itself. But the semitones have they're paired with semitones. So the sacral chakra has a front and back, the solar plexus has a front and back, and the heart has a front and back, and so does the throat and the brow. So I'm going to just ask her to touch the front of your chest there. So is it F, or touch your back if you can. It's F sharp. So it's F sharp, the semitone that she'd like to have to support her chakra system. So we've got some F sharp right here. Just shake it up a little bit. Helps to attune to the vibration and gets all the remedies working together. Each one of these bottles has the vibration of sound, crystals and gems, sacred geometry, color, ancient symbology, positive words, and of course aromatherapy. So that's 7 vibrations to support the 7 chakras, but also to support the 7 chakras on a holographic level. So I'm just going to mist around her body. You can do this at home by just misting around yourself or misting in front of you and stepping into it, or you can take a capful and put it in your bathtub, mist your pillow at night before you go to sleep, mist the house. If you're out of resonance or out of sync, likely some of the other family members are, and if you just mist the house, everybody's going to get a good balance. So we'll just do that again. So just touch your heart chakra and then touch the back. So that's fine. So she's got balance in her chakra. So let's go through them again just to make sure everybody's on. Root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the brow chakra, and then the crown. Good. So that feels good, hey? Yeah. Okay. So with the auric field band, we want Trudy's auric field to be completely ovoid, like an eggshell around her body. So by checking the 3 dimensions of the auric field, we can find out where her auric field is exactly. So I'm going to check her side to side. Of course, the midline would be in the front of the body. I'll check her up and down, and that would be across the waist, and then front and back would be along the seam line here. So I'll just check you from here. So her center of her auric field is over here a little bit, and so now I'm going to check her. So she's a little bit behind herself, and she's a little bit below herself. So her auric field is behind her and beside her. So we're going to choose one of the auric field remedies to help her bring that auric field back in as a filter for her and as an extra protection, like an immune system for the body. So I'm just going to use kinesiology. I'm just going to touch the tops of the bottles. And she's choosing the Leilani Grid. So there's 8 of these remedies. We've got Aura Joy, Infinity, Spiral Revolution or Reiki Revolution, Abundance is here, Gratitude, Penultimate, Stargate, and she's wanting the Leilani Grid. So same thing. These have all got sound in them, married with either flower essences or gemstones, anything from nature, any of the vibrational remedies. So we'll just check in with that field again. There you go. So looking for a switched off indicator to find the center line. Up and down, we want the waist, there it is. And here we go along the side. And so she's got a perfect balance. So that's balancing the meridians, the chakras, and the auric field using the sound essences.